Hello guys, this video is about IELTS test section 1, a conversation between two people set in everyday social context. This includes the tips you should know in listening part, and we have some IELTS sample tests.
How to listen to answer at once. As everyone knows that in IELTS exam we can listen to it once in the listening part, and we will have to find the answer the first time we hear it. In this clip, we have a guessing technique to give us a better score in the listening part. In this clip, we will give an example of the listening part. This is a conversation between two people set in an everyday social context.
Okay, first we have to read the instruction like this example. Complete each gap with more than 3 words. All fill in the blank, that's it. Usually, we already know that before we start listening. It will have time for us to read the problem first. So, we can use normal techniques. Is to look at the keyword of the question, so that we can capture the point of what our answer will be. Let's look at this example. A new business owner inquires about costs. It's like listening us know that when we mention this, we have to focus.
Hello, this is Business Nationwide. Daniel speaking. How can I help you?
Hi there. I've recently started up a small business, and I noticed on your website that you run some courses for people who are starting up.
That's right, we do. We offer 2 courses which may be of interest to you. Our first course is called Getting Started. It's a 2-hour evening course, and it runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We discuss things like, is starting a business right for me? Writing a business plan, and some of the legal issues. It runs at various locations in the area. Where are you based?
I live in Eastleigh.
Eastleigh. So the closest course to you would be in Hanbridge. And the next one is on the 20th of March.
Uh-huh. And how much is that?
That one is free.
OK, well, it might be worth it.
But did you say you're trading already?
Yes, since about August.
Well, you might be better off taking our 3-day course, Business Basics. It's not free, I'm afraid. It's subsidised and costs £80 for the 3 days, unless you've been unemployed in the past 6 months, in which case it's just £20.
No, that doesn't apply to me.
Well, it's well worth the money. The 3 days cover the essential aspects of running a business. The first day covers legal issues such as tax, insurance, employment laws and health and safety. The second day covers marketing and pricing, and the third covers accounting and bookkeeping.
It sounds useful. Does the Business Basics course take place in Hanbridge too?
Let me see. No, it's not available in Hanbridge, I'm afraid. The nearest course to you would be in Renton. There's one on the 5th of March and another on the 18th of April.
Yes, that might be useful.
I'll send out a pack to you if you like, with some details of the courses and also some information about what you need to do to set up and who you need to register with.
Great.
Can I take your name?
Yes, it's Lilla Park.
Lilla? Is that L-A-I-L-A?
No, L-I-L-A.
Lilla Park. And your address, please.
39 White Lane, Eastleigh.
And have you got an email address? If so, we can send you details of any courses that are happening near you that you might be interested in.
Yes, it's lilla.park@rainbow.com.
Great. Well, I'll have the information pack sent out to you today.
Thanks. That'd be great.
My pleasure. Bye.
Let's see question number 1. Number 1 is about time. Therefore, we answer about time. Let's try to listen.
Course is called Getting Started. It's a 2-hour evening course and it runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Next, question number 2. The word in front is a, so must be followed by a singular noun.
Is starting a business right for me? Writing a business plan.
Question number 3. Keyword is name. Of course, we can guess it is noun because it's about name. Question number 4. Length. Of course, we can know immediately it's about period or time. We can guess it's about time. Question number 5. The keyword is cost. This keyword must be about the price. So now let's hear what he has to say.
Well, you might be better off taking our 3-day course, Business Basics. It's not free, I'm afraid. It's subsidised and costs £80 for the 3 days, unless you've been unemployed in the past 6 months.
Next, question number 6. Look at the previous word. The word accounting, which is a noun, and use conjunction and. So we can guess that the next word may be a noun as well.
And the third covers accounting and bookkeeping.
Question number 7. Date, of course. We can guess it's about date.
In Renton, there's one on the 5th of March and another on the 18th of April.
Question number 8. Name. We can guess it is noun about her names. Okay. Question number 9. Address is about where she lives. We can answer clearly. Just listen carefully. Finally, question number 10. Email. It matches the keyword, so you don't have to think too much.
Can I take your name?
Yes, it's Lilla Park.
Lilla? Is that L-A-I-L-A?
No, L-I-L-A.
Lilla Park. And your address, please.
39 White Lane, Eastleigh.
And have you got an email address? If so, we can send you details of any courses that are happening near you that you might be interested in.
Yes, it's lilla.park@rainbow.com.
So I will give you some tips how to listening the IELTS test. First, you should have the consciousness. Second, before you get a test, you must be prepared your listening in many accents, such as British, American, or Aussie. And last, when you get a test, listening part, you should try to understanding what they say and what topic in the test.
Important aspect. Read direction carefully and follow them strictly. Number of words, maybe no more than 2 or 3 words, or maybe number. How many answers are needed, and words or letter. Look at question, underline keyword and try to think what type of answer should that be. Listening carefully and take notes. Keep an eye on the next question.
In this part of the IELTS test, you listen to our telephone conversation. Read the question carefully before you listen. You should only listen to the audio once.
Susan is telephoning a travel agency. Before listening to the conversation, read the inquiry form carefully. Then listen and complete each gap with no more than 3 words.
World Bridges Travel Agency. Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes, I need some information, please.
Yes?
Well, I know it's rather late for a reservation, but we're 3 friends, and we'd like to travel to Greece next July.
Let's see. Where would you like to stay?
We've been told Mykonos is one of the best islands in the Mediterranean. Would that be possible?
It's quite difficult in July. Would you like to stay at a hotel?
We'd rather make a self-catering arrangement.
Are you thinking of a villa or an apartment?
I guess a small apartment will be cheaper.
Provided it's not during July, yes. You know, prices are lower out of season. How long would you like to stay?
About a fortnight, but it might be difficult to change dates, you know. We're 3 and have different times available.
I see. How many did you say you were in the party?
There'll be 3 of us, all girls, so we need a safe place near the beach. But we cannot spend more than £100 a day.
For that price, you won't have many options, I'm afraid. But let me find out. If you could arrange to make it in late June, I might have a bedsitter for £75. It could accommodate 3 single beds, and it's 5 minutes' walk from the main beach in Mykonos.
I'd love that. What's the name of the beach? Have you got it handy?
Yes, it's Super Paradise. Have you heard about it?
Yes. My parents went there on their honeymoon, and they still keep advising people to visit it. Anyway, I need to talk it over with my friends, though. One of them works during June. She might not be able to change dates.
Well, contact your friends, come to an agreement, and give me a ring again. My name is Arnold Smith. You'll find me here any working day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m, but not on Saturdays. Remember, we only have a month left, so you need to make up your minds, I'd say, today or tomorrow.
I will. Thank you, Arnold. You've been very kind.
Wait, you haven't given me your name.
Sorry. I'm Susan Perkins from Kensington. Susan Perkins. Perkins. I'll get back to you tomorrow without fail, Arnold. Thank you again. Bye.
The question number 1 is inquiry regarding Holiday Inn. The question number 2, number of people. And number 3, kind of accommodation needed. The question number 4, requirements. The question number 5, price. The question number 6, location.
And the next question is customer's name.
Question number 7. Inquiry made in April. So, in this question, you should understanding the context because they did not mention directly. Question number 8. When would Susan and her friends travel cheaper? In June. Question number 9. How far from the beach in the accommodation offered? 5-minute walk. Question number 10. Who has already visited Greece? Susan's parents. Question number 11. What will Susan have to do before phoning Arnold again? Contact her friend.
Good morning, Brian. My name is Sarah Green.
Welcome to our programme, Sarah. What's your query today?
Well, I've always admired your programme because it allows ordinary citizens to air our views and share them.
Thank you. So, what would you like to comment on?
I'm speaking on behalf of a group of neighbours living in a tower block in the East End of Manchester, between 2 busy street markets. Naturally, we suffer from traffic, noise, dirt and petrol fumes.
Is that your complaint, Sarah?
No, Brian, not yet. I need to add that we have an open green space with shady trees behind us, and these trees provide us with a quiet, pleasant place where we enjoy our leisure hours. We are mostly pensioners, and there were very few children on the estate.
So, what's wrong with that, Sarah?
Well, our local council recently proposed to make use of this site as a temporary play centre for about 100 children.
Have you done anything about it?
Yes, we've protested against this plan in different ways. We have sent emails, letters, even spoken on the phone, but the council have never paid attention to us. What's worse, they have already started uprooting trees and grass.
Would you say there's some kind of alternative solution to this problem?
There's a disused school and playground within 300 metres. It could serve their purpose just as well.
I'd advise you to try and make a personal appointment with a member of the local council. That would give you the chance to be heard face to face. Why don't you contact Councillor John Edwards? I believe he's the right person to talk to. You can book an appointment at the council offices. He's used to considering everyday problems and usually comes up with practical solutions.
I'll do that, Brian. Thank you very much for your advice.
In this part, there are 2 types of the question, that is multiple choice question and form-filling question. From this question below, you will be given a statement and a number of different options to choose from.
Let's start the test. For the first question is, Sarah lives near a dirty neighborhood because Sarah said that she lives in a tower block between two busy street markets and suffers from traffic, noise, dirt, and petrol fumes. The question number 2, she wants to complain. For all of the conversations between Sarah and Brian, we can conclude that she just wants to complain. Question number 3, the residents on the estate are mostly retired. As Sarah said that they are mostly pensioners, which means retired person. And the question number 4, citizens relax in an open green space, as it was said, as it was mentioned in the conversations. The question number 5, as Sarah sees it, the council's project involves destroying, because we know that from Sarah said that they started uprooting trees and grass.
Number 6. The council idea would benefit children, as it said that they're gonna make a play center for the children. Number 7. Members of the council have ignored Sarah's request, as Sarah said that they have never paid attention to her. Number 8. How far is the place Sarah's success should be used instead? The answer is not more than 300 meters, as it was mentioned in the audio. Number 9. How should Sarah contact John Edwards? We can answer that she should make an appointment at the council office, as the advice by Brian. Number 10. What kind of person is Mr. Edwards? He's good at coming up with solutions, as it was said by Brian at the end of the conversation.
There are common problems when you're doing in listening part. First, when given 3 choices like above, you are likely to hear the speaker talking all the 3 options. Just because you hear it mentioned doesn't make it correct. You must select the correct answer, not the first one you hear. And second, the answers will normally come in form of synonyms or paraphrases. So don't just listen for exact matches. Think about how the answer could be expressed using synonyms or paraphrasing. Next, the 3 choices often look similar in meaning, and it may be difficult for you to tell the difference. So look for keywords in the different options that allow you to tell the difference between the different options. And last, this is not just a test of your listening skills, but also your reading skills. There is much more to read in multiple choice questions. So practice underlining the keywords in the questions and quickly understanding the difference between the different options. So I will give you some tips for this part. Don't check your answers from the previous section. When you have a break, it is important that you read the multiple choice question and try to understand them. Highlight keywords. The keyword in the question will help you answer the question correctly. The keywords in the different options are those that differentiate meaning between the choices. Don't write the first answer you hear. Remember that they will try and trick you. Don't spend too much time on one question. If you didn't get the answer or you are unsure, make an educated guess and move on. Be careful if you hear the words like but or however. This often means that the speaker is going to qualify a previous statement.